No. I was just looking. What's up, Stan? How you? Everything golden?
Everything is golden here
Indeed. What she looking, what she's looking for? Why does that matter?
because that's what will keep longevity in any relationship. So
Hmm.
I always say a man and a woman both need to be able to use each other. If I can't use you, then where's your purpose? Just the same
Sure.
as if a man can't use me, then what's
Hmm.
my purpose? So
Indeed. But so I guess my question is like, you're talking about men, right?
mhm.
Leadership, strength, right? Those things present pretty pretty consistently, you know. So if men define those traits, how is she supposed to say, "Oh, I'm not looking for this," or "I am looking for this," right? Because those are male centric things.
Mm-hmm.
She don't know enough about them to see if she likes it or not, right? And that comes from how she was brought up, maybe, right? To properly discern what how a man presents. I think she get herself into trouble talking about what she like or don't like, what she looking for or not looking for in regards to a man. The man has strength, leadership, wisdom. She should be right, just like you said, biblically speaking, in line with that man.
Yes, that's so, but it also goes back to what the other gentleman was saying with how things are being, how women are being raised, how men are being raised, the father figure that they have in their lives, and then
Mm-hmm.
same for the women, what they define as male for what they saw in their upbringing. And it can work
Mm-hmm.
both ways. You can have a male figure in your life and say that's absolutely what I do not want to have because maybe he wasn't a good male figure, or you may say that's exactly what I want to have because he was a positive.
Mm-hmm.
But either way, it conditions the woman and or man to have a mindset of what their now new expectation is of what they want to have and or be.
Yeah, and that's why I think you're 100% right, which is also the issue that
Mhm.
we all get to subjectively create what we think a
Mm.
standard is for the opposite sex.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
Can I
you
interject-
see things changing today
Yeah.
because it,
can I
society.
interject real quick?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think listening to you, I think where I took just a little point of contention was you saying like new expectations. So men don't have new expectations. I mean, just by and large, right? We don't have new expectations. I always use the saying, the more things change, the more they stay the same. You know what? Every version of man that a woman has ever conjured up in her mind exists today. The man that stays home and takes care of the kids, the man that is traditional, the man that goes to work all day and only focuses on his job, the man that washes her feet and baby please and I'm a simp for her, all of that. And the divorce rate is at the highest level in history. So I don't really think that a woman can conjure up what type of relationship she wants in her mind and it work out to be something. Because when she really starts telling the world what she don't like about that man, she's always telling him something traditional, meaning that she would have always wanted him. She would have stayed with him if he did not acquiesce to her demands and he remained a traditional man. Now, I don't really have statistics for this, but I guarantee you, of the marriages that do work out, they take a more traditional model. The man is the head of the household. The woman gets to be like unwaveringly feminine, right? The kids turn out better, they get better grades and all that type of stuff. Anytime you try to change the biblical order of things, it serves no purpose other than boosting a woman's ego. It does not serve the man, it does not serve the children, it does not serve the woman in the long run.
Um, is it okay if I provide something to that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I agree, and I'm just looking at my background and my relationship, and then those that I've seen around me, and it's really what fits you and that person you're with. So my husband and I, we kind of have a non-traditional, where it's not quite what you were saying. Where it follows, there are protocols that we follow. We say the old school method, the old school way. I'm an old school parent when it comes to mothering and the children, right? So and he's had some old school, but the way where it's man is the head of the household, and this is yes, he's the head of the household.
Your mic stand is doing a revert like the.
I got to keep it up here. I'm sorry. Um, when it comes to protecting and so forth, but there's a it has to be an agreed balance. So where someone will come in and say, hey, why does you handle things this way in your household, financially or non-financially or whatever it is, that's what works in your household. So I think you just have to have a understanding and be in agreement, whatever that is, because there's several.
Yeah.
Oh, young lady, the lady who married her husband, and he lives over here and she lives over there. She's an actress, I forget, and it's very non-traditional. But they've been married 25, whatever many years, and
Yeah, that's usually because the man is gay. If I'm just gonna be honest.
Yeah,
Um,
let's jump to
Marcus,
DJ.
let me just can I just say this, and then I know Marcus is about to get in. I just want to
No, okay, go ahead, go ahead.
rebut to her point. Every time I hear like y'all do that, where you say do your own thing, you actually talking about your marriage is traditional. You said your husband is the head of household. That's it.
yep,
It's, so it's more traditional than it is non-traditional, right? So it's inflexible in that manner, right?
yeah,
Meaning that he is the likely the one. If he was absent, the house wouldn't be the same. The children wouldn't turn out the same. So that I get what you're saying, like, but that nuance that you're talking about is called marriage.
yeah.
But your house is a traditional household.
You're very right. That's true.
Yeah, I know we got a lot of powerful male voices, so I want to make sure we go to the females as quickly as possible too. So DJ La Bonita, and then Lady Dow from there, Sierra, and then Dana, and I'll go in.
Personally, I'm gonna stick to the traditional way of what God said to be a man, but I can never personally who I am, I can never tell a man what to be. I love to find my man and I love to get to know that man. I love the man that I meet face to face. Then I will analyze him in that space. I do not carry the weight of wondering my man need to be this, he need to be that. You ain't a man if you're this. You ain't a man if you're that. I cannot carry that. I was not raised like that. I never seen my mother, my aunties, my grand. No, I never seen nobody doing that to men. So in the space of me and the social media stuff, and I hear it all the time, it's not something I align with. I can't tell a man to be a man at all. So if it's not the order of what God is, and I can reference a biblical version of it. Otherwise, every man to me is different. Every man has a different destiny. I'm aligned with what Stan said in the space, in a sense. You can do the biblical way, but I mean, that's not the order of which people get married. They're not saving their virginity, finding a wife and marrying them. They're now adding courting and dating and all this other stuff. So it's confusion. So what I'm saying is, even those relationships that matched up, it had to be both of them wanting something out of each other, which is what Stan said. And so I'm in totally agreement with that because every man is different. But DJ Hamp might have something in him. Very well, he's a man. Damien might have something with you. Very well, you're a man too, but it might be two different things. Same with Mike, same with Mike. Trigger Mike and the other Mike. And it's just like, I just don't think that it's just like, oh, you're a man, I'm a woman, we're getting married. No, we have to flow, we have to vibe, we have to literally have something for one another to connect. And for me, it's generally show up for the man that you are. And if that man aligns, not saying I have a list, but if you align with the energy of which I'm trying to connect to you with, then we'll work. But you're still a man. I cannot define you. You be a man. You be the best version of yourself every day of your life. I digress.